So welcome back to a brand new video. Let's get right into it. Sorry for the morning. What? Anyways, let's get right into it. Tank versus fucking Frank Ocean. Now, I made a video about why I think Frank Ocean's going to win. Frank Ocean? Hello, what am I saying? It's like... And then I make a video why I thought Gervonta Tank Davis was going to win. But now, final prediction, final time. Who do I think is going to win? Put the drum roll. Ba 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 ba. Tank Davis, you have won by TK. Yeah, I know the video said I think there's an upset, but to be honest, I do think Tank. The only way I see Frank winning is he somehow evolved throughout the fight. It's the only way Frank is going to win is that he has to be the best he ever going to be and the best he is. It could happen again. Remember, they sparred before. And the fact that I know it's only one shot, but the fact that he even landed one good shot against Tank, give me some hope, right? It gives me some hope, like, oh shit, there may be a chance. But like, obviously, I do think Tank is going to take this. I think Tank is going to go out there. Don't forget, but also, there's a lot of factors. Number one, Tank has been in jail. Not really in jail, but house arrest, right? He hasn't really been free, and this is his first fight, first day out since getting free. Maybe he has some pent up emotion from being locked up, right? That's number one. Number two, also about being locked up, he's been inactive for a year and like a half. Like the last time he fought was April. The same time he fought was Ryan Garcia. So think about that. Ryan Garcia already had 2 fights or 3 fights. No, 2 fights. No, could be 3. He had fights. He had hella fights after this, right? He had a lot more fights to Tank. And this is just Tank's first fight back, right? So maybe inactivity plays a fucking factor. Because don't forget, these fights don't understand. Inactivity is the first thing that fucking gets you. If you're inactive, you are going to get worse and worse. Because inactivity is bad for you, right? That's number one. Number two, right? I think Frank has what it takes to beat him. Like, I'm trying to convince myself. Like I said, the only way Tank beats, the only way Frank Ocean, I keep calling Frank Ocean. I'm a fuck it. His name is Frank Ocean now, not Frank Martin, Frank Ocean. The only way Frank Ocean fucking beats Tank is that he learns how to fight in his back foot. It's very hard to fight in the back foot. Tank, I obviously master it, but if Frank Ocean can somehow master fighting in back foot and also hit him, outbox him, I do see him. I don't know why, but I just see a 1-1-1 big ass left hook going to Tank, and that's wobbly Tank. And Tank may get knocked down. Like, yes, I do see that, but to be honest, what most likely could happen, what most likely will happen, is that 9 out of 10 Tank wins to whenever this video release. Saturday night, right? 9 out of 10 Tank lose, but this Saturday night, it could be one of those nights, 1 out of 10, where Frank has it and he wins. I'm telling you, bro. Like, we all know Tank is most likely going to go in there, outbox fucking Frank Ocean, use his footwork, use his power to pressure Frank Ocean, and just because he fights bad in his back foot and get him over pressure and just knock his ass out, right? Probably go with a 1-1 uppercut and then left right hook that probably puts him to sleep, right? But if Frank knows how to fight in the back foot and roll with it and rolls with the puncher and just time Tank right, like the same thing he did with Rolly, what Tank did to Rolly, it could happen. Because for some reason people are like, here's the thing, with that Mario Ballers fight, he was losing that fight. He was losing that fight leading up to that 11th round. In my opinion, he was losing that fight. Now, with Rolly, people say he was losing that fight. I haven't checked the scorecard. He wasn't. I don't think he was, but people say he was. So people are like, oh, he only get knockdowns. If he doesn't get his knockout, he lose, right? And I don't think that's 100% positive, but that could happen. If this goes to decision, I could see Frank winning this too by decision. But if you're gonna beat Tank, you have to beat him convincingly. You have to outbox the shit out of him, which I do think Frank could do. I'm telling you, the moral of the story is 9 out of 10 times Tank goes in there, Tank's outbox Frank Ocean. Tank pressures him, put him against the rope, go all out, and just TKO him because it's number one, too much power for Frank Ocean. Because don't forget the weight cut. Cause bro was drained. Even Tank was making fun of it. He was like, "You want the water? Fuck you. You get no water, bitch." Like that ass, bro. He was like saying that you want the water, no water. Or he was making fun of him, right? He was making fun of that he has to weight drain. Remember, Tank fights at his natural weight. Wherever you talk shit about him or whatever, Tank fights in the natural weight class. Like literally, he be eating. It's like he still be eating out when he's at weight, when his training camp, because he don't have to lose that much pounds. Frank Ocean looks like super drained, number one. Super number two, he looks like he's losing a lot of pounds, and Tank knows it. The fact Tank knows this is that he knows that his shin is going to be more wobbly. His shin is going to be more suspect. It's going to be more shinny. So he knows that if he goes in there, he may get shimsy. He may get the super shimsy, where you want to call it, bro. He may get shinned, and he may get knocked out. But that's 9 out of 10. But it could be 1 out of 10. It could be one of those nights where 1 out of 10, Frank Ocean fights his best fights, his most best fight of his whole career. Later, we see him evolve throughout the fight. See him get better, fight his back foot. We see him get more speed, get him more power. Because sometimes it's not the power that hits you, it's the shot that you don't see coming that gets you. And if Frank lands a fucking shot the Tank maybe don't see, and Tank can't react to in time because of speed and because of footwork and because he's slick, maybe Tank goes down, maybe Tank get outboxed. That's just a theory, bro, and just a game theory. It's a boxing theory. But anyways, guys, like I said, in this channel, your tribal chief like to, spice shit up. Don't like always going for the favors, because that's not fun. And like I said, I do see Tank winning this. My prediction is Tank. But like I said, bro, watch out for Frank. You've seen the title. If Frank wins, I won't be surprised. I'll be freaking out, but I won't be surprised because I'll be calling it. Frank has the ability to beat Tank, but like he needs to unlock it. Like the ability he needs to beat Tank is unlocked, and he may never unlock it, but he has a chance to unlock the ability. Like Shakur has the ability already unlocked to beat Tank, but he needs to go more. They need to fight together, obviously, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like Frank has the ability. It's literally, you can see it, but it's locked. If he unlock it on Saturday night, you could see a new winner. You could see a new face, and it could be interesting. But like I said, I do see Tank winning. And also, if Frank lose, that's nothing about it, because they were already putting that he doesn't have experience, showing you that, yeah, he's young. So if he does lose to Tank, that's good. You're just getting experience. You're just fighting the best of the best, and you probably will be back. So if Frank loses, he's still gonna be around 135. You can do him versus Kambosos. That's a good fight. Him versus what's his name? Him versus what's his name? I can't believe I fucking forgot his name. The guys who was fighting the Ukrainian boxer Denise. I can't believe I know Denise, but I don't know his name. Fuck, that's gonna get me tight. But anyways, the Mexican boxer Naravante, Emmanuel Naravante. There we go. Naravante versus Frank Ocean would be a good fight. I can't believe I almost forgot that name, Naravante. I'm happy that it was sticking my tongue. But yeah, you can make many fights with Frank Ocean, but with Tank, it should be Shakur next. It should be nobody but Shakur next. It should either be Shakur or unifications. It's time for unification, motherfuckers. It's time for a new 135 undisputed. We already have everybody with a belt. Denise has a belt. Lomachenko has a belt. Tank has a belt. Shakur has a belt. You either have to be Loma or Shakur. Pick, motherfucker. Because you either could do Ukraine versus Ukraine, or you could do Shakur versus Tank, or you could do Tank versus Loma, the fight that Tank always been saying he wants for the last 5 fucking years. Like, it's been crazy. And it'll be a good fight. It'll be like a little good test before you fight Shakur, and you do Shakur versus Denise, and then you do winner that. Because I do, like, I know I want to see Shakur versus Tank badly, right? I do want to see Shakur versus Tank. But I'd rather have it for Undisputed, because that'd be the biggest fight. I'd rather have it for more gold, you know? Same thing when Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney was supposed to happen later. I would have wanted that instead. I wanted that instead for Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney to be for bigger gold. But I get why that happened. But you know what I mean. So hopefully this time, if Shakur Tank fight, it could be for Undisputed. Like, would you rather have it for unification? Or would you rather have it for Undisputed, and whoever wins is the king of that division? I want it like that. But like I said, June 15th, Tank versus Frank Ocean. What do you guys think it's gonna be? You think it's gonna be like that 9 out of 10 times? You gonna be like, nah, it's gonna be like what you said, 9 out of 10 times Tank wins. Tank is gonna win by TKO. Or you think, or you gonna make shit interesting. Or you gonna be like, nah, I'm with you. I think that one out of 10 times is happening tonight. And Frank is going to evolve. He's going to unlock the ability to beat Tank. And he's going to beat Tank. Let me know what you think. Yeah.